Grenfell Tower. It looms on the London skyline like a tombstone and an accusation. The number of dead encased within it still unknown. On the ground below, the suffering is like an open wound.
The very last few words that she said to me was, "Please forgive me if I've said anything to upset you or hurt you. I don't think we're going to make it out of the building."
Mohammed Hakim is talking about his mother. He also fears he's lost his father and all three of his siblings.
And no one wants to give us any information about where their whereabouts are, if they're still within the building or not.
Today, firemen seemed to hang from the clouds as they tried to gauge safety while they searched. The number of dead is expected to rise, perhaps dramatically.
The size of this building, it could take weeks. I want to be realistic, this is a very long process.
The first confirmed victim has been named as Mohammed Al-Hajali, a Syrian refugee and an engineering student.
Anybody want a drink?
Donations, volunteers, and sympathy have been pouring in to help the survivors.
As you can see from all of the activity behind me, volunteers packing boxes, the outpouring of support has been enormous, but so too is the weight of what's happened. And along with all the grief on the streets here, anger is growing. People want answers.
The British Prime Minister Theresa May has called for a full public inquiry. But angry residents and fire safety experts say warnings were ignored in the past.
This tragedy is totally avoidable. I would say it is wicked that these people have had to die.
Surveyor Arnold Tarling singles out cladding on the outside of the building as one possible reason for the rapid spread of the fire, something he's warned about in the past.
And I said this will happen in this country. There will be multiple fatalities as a result if these cladding systems are not changed.
Little comfort for Adrian Asinor, who watched people hurl themselves from Grenfell Tower, from the building he grew up in, just like it.
It's just really opened my eyes to how unsafe it could possibly be in the future.
A future that for the grieving seems as bleak and as black as the charred face of the tower staring down at them. Margaret Evans, CBC News, London.